Yeah, thank you very much, our colleagues from the media fraternity. First of all, I would like to thank you for the support you always give Ibanda University when we need you, particularly on occasions like these when we are approaching an event like a graduation. Yeah, I'll start by mentioning myself. I'm called Samson James Opolot, a professor and the Vice Chancellor of Ibanda University. I've been here from inception of the university, so I've served the university actually almost for its entire life, save for 1 or 2 years when I was on sabbatical and another Vice Chancellor stepped in. That was Professor Karoro. So I was almost as old as Ibanda University. I would like to thank all stakeholders for the support accorded to me during this tenure of service to the university. This university, as you may want to recap, was officially opened in August of 2014 by none other than His Excellency, the President of Uganda, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And since then, to cut the long story short, I would like to say the university has experienced phenomenal growth. We have grown actually in bounds and bounds, and that is very important. Our numbers, for example, have been scaling up, starting with a small number of about 200 students way back when we started in 2014, to numbers that are way now above, I would say, 4,000 students that the university has. The university has also expanded. Other than the main campus we have here, we have the campus in Rampara, and we are working collectively with National Council for Education to ensure that we continue making sure that these campuses are fully formalized and normalized. We are also pursuing a charter aggressively. It's one of the activities that we are really pushing very hard for. We just had a visitation from National Council, a technical team that came, and they appreciated so far what we are doing, but also came up with many guidelines on how we can fast track the charter. As I speak, the university has also expanded in terms of scope of lectures and programs. We are no longer mere an undergraduate school. We now have a postgraduate school, and that school is currently teaching people for postgraduate certificates, postgraduate diplomas, but also master's degrees. We hope that with the finalization of the charter journey, we are going to start the PhDs very soon, hopefully towards the beginning of next year, but latest around June 2025, we should have scaled the journey to a charter. Now, what is most important at the moment is to focus on the events of the coming months. This December, we are going to have our 8th graduation ceremony. It will be on the 6th of December. And I would like to say, with the story I've just given you about how the university has been changing, it will be a very unique graduation in many aspects. Number one is this graduation is likely to attract our biggest number of students graduating at once at this campus. We anticipate to graduate over 3,000 graduates. And of these, for the first time, as I mentioned, we'll have postgraduate students graduating. So this is phenomenal. Some people will get their postgraduate diplomas, others will get master's degrees. So really, for me, this is a milestone for Ibanda University. The other aspect that is very important to mention is that this growth has not gone without a number of radical changes in the way the university is managing its academic journey. It's very important to mention that the university is also undergoing internationalization. Internationalization supposes that a university starts attracting international faculty. As I speak now, even the university has got a number of professors, one from USA, another from France, another one from Netherlands, and many more are coming. Now, this internationalization has also impacted positively on our pursuit of academic excellence. But also, during that process, we hope that in the first quarter of next year, we will be starting our Faculty of Material Sciences and Biological Engineering, which again will be a landmark, moving us from an arts-dominated university to one that is now going to become actually a leader in scientific excellence in this region. So all this is something that I wanted our parents to listen to, because it shows you that our university is really moving in the right direction. I'd also like to mention that we are again expecting a very, very interesting composition of guests this graduation. We will have the Chancellor prevailing. We will have Permanent Secretary as the chief guest. But also we are anticipating to host ambassadors. I mentioned that we are internationalizing, so these ambassadors are coming here to see for themselves where their international faculty are teaching. So this will be a very good graduation in that regard. But we also expect political leaders from different sections of the country, national, local, and so on. That is again going to raise the profile of this university. In all, we are anticipating to have over 10,000 guests hosted at this campus. Now, what does that mean? It means that we are also calling upon all stakeholders to support this university, not only for this graduation, but also moving forward in future. Number one is we call upon financial institutions, we call upon government, we call upon other donors that we have approached. So far, we've written a number of proposals and projects trying to attract funds. We want to expand our infrastructure, but also to beautify our infrastructure. The university now demands us to become more serious with the kind of appearance that we have, and we are going to invest heavily in that, but also as the numbers grow, the spaces we have need to expand. At the moment, we've been complementing what we have at the campus with spaces with which we have MOUs with other like-minded institutions. Some of them are institutions under the same directors. I'll give an example of our vocational school, our secondary school, and others, which have been assisting us with the extra load of population. But we now want to concentrate on expanding this campus reasonably well to accommodate more students. We have been a flagship university when it comes to education program, particularly the research program. So we intend to keep encouraging teachers to benefit from our experience in that regard. Actually, our biggest numbers are swelling mainly because of that. And we are very grateful to institutions, the schools around us, that keep sending their teachers to come and upgrade at Ibanda University. That should continue, because as I said, as we also move science, it means we can attract other teachers that were not coming here because of the lack of sufficient scientific infrastructure. So that is going to change. Having said that, we encourage students, I think it's parents actually, to ensure that all the dues that are being required for their students, their children, their guardian, their other people they support, to pay the dues in time such that the graduation is organized well. Enormous numbers are really difficult to manage, so we need the resources to do so. We also encourage the media. Some of you are here. We know the other media houses that also come in. Service providers to also come in plenty to make sure that this occasion is a success. We hope it will be very entertaining, because we've already approached the brass band, UPDF. We've approached our own drama clubs. We've approached many other entertainers around Ibanda and beyond to ensure that the function is not only academic, but it is also a very social function for everybody to feel they are part of this family. As I conclude, I would like to once again reiterate a few points. Number one, that Ibanda University is here for our communities. We have expanded our community engagements in recent times. For example, we have MOUs with so many communities, greening Ibanda, making sure that we support women and youth in areas of income generation and self-employment. We are diversifying into improving the dairy sector. This is a cattle corridor place, so we're also moving in that direction. For example, the university already has a pasture center of excellence in Nyawiche. We are soon opening it up for the public to exploit. So all these indicators show that the university is really trying to serve and broaden its relevance to the society of Ibanda, and perhaps I would say Western Uganda as a whole and beyond. So, for the graduation, once again, I welcome everybody. There is no person that will leave out. I'll soon start distributing cards. We have a lot of corporate activities that will be done. When you see our people either painting zebra crossings or marching through the streets to clean, please give them the support and make sure they are safe. Those are your students and teachers of Ibanda University. Work with them. And we want to continue collaborating with everybody, every stakeholder. The local government of Ibanda, thank you very much. Service providers in Ibanda, thank you very much. Our directors, thank you very much for the continued support. But above all, management, my colleagues, and the faculty who do the teaching, thank you very much. Of course, not to forget all other stakeholders, including support staff, for ensuring that Ibanda University is positioned to serve diligently. I therefore thank you very much, this team that is here televising this, for the time you've spent with me. God bless you in your endeavors, and let us continue working together. Hard work for excellence for God and my country.